Okay, okay. I want to start out by congratulating you on your last performance, an incredible performance, champ. Um, I was really impressed. One thing I learned about your last fight was that patience was key to your knockout. Would you agree with that, champ?
Yeah, I did agree with that, because it's been almost 14 months since I was out of the ring. So, I got it. The plan was to take my time because we got 10 rounds, we got long rounds. So, take my time, just go it slowly, slowly. And definitely we did that. And I mean, the game plan worked, and then we came up with the victory.
Yeah, and I want people to understand that a fight with Jackson Marinez, who, a lot of people will say he beat Rollie.
Right.
He's a good fighter, very, very skillful fighter, and
Exactly.
the fact that you was able to set up that shot and get him out, that was for me, that was impressive. I mean, that was a great victory overall.
Yeah, like I said, we've been working hard in the gym since I got back last year in August with Gary Stack, Andre Rosier, Terrence, you know what I mean? And we've been working on this, and everyone know I got a good right hand. So, people always will be looking for the right hand. So it's just for me to set it up, get their mind off it, and then, what I mean? Everyone gets tired in the middle of the run. So once you get tired, and I can always come in and do what I got to do. So, Marinez is a great boxer. You can tell his last fight, he won, you know what I mean? But, star brings fight, you know what I mean? Star makes fight. So with Master, it's a little bit different. And I think the power that I've got also paid off,
Yeah,
you know? Yeah,
indeed, indeed. One thing that I respect about the whole your fight in general and just the event, right? Because previously, you defended your title against Teofimo, and some
right.
us as people forget about the outside things of boxing. You guys
Hmm.
fought before, and the fact
Right.
show you the respect, you guys hugged it out. Like, what was that conversation like? What did he say to you? I'm assuming it was like before the fight, or was it after the fight? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it is before the fight. He came to me and he was like, I'm a real champ, and I should go in there and do what I got to do because I'm a real champ. And you know, people have to understand boxing is just business in the ring, and when you're done with the ring, everyone needs love. You got to be, we cool. Because remember, before my fight with Teofimo, even though we were gonna fight, but he said to me that he wish it wasn't me because he respect what I stood for, he respect what I've done, and he wish I'm such a nice person. He wish, he was not gonna fight me, but it happens. And after the ring, after the fight, when I fought him, I saw him in the lobby at the Pennsylvania hotel. I talked to him. I said, "Congratulations," and we talked to each other, and I wish him all the best. So I think because of the gesture that I showed to him, he
Yeah,
came and he paid me back, which is very good. And for him to show me support is just an amazing,
yeah.
amazing feeling. Yeah,
That is incredible because, like I said, he didn't have to do that, and the fact that he did it,
exactly.
that shows the tremendous amount of respect he has at you as a fighter and as a person outside of boxing. That's
That's
how it
right.
always be respect. When you guys fight, it's no problem. The best man
Yeah,
got to.
that is why if you could watch, I never try to belittle any opponent that I fight because respect is very, very important. This our career will be over. We'll still have life, and if you are disrespected people for a fight, and then some people take things for harbor things for very long years because
Yeah,
you might say something to them, and then they harbor it. But then when you're nice, whatever happens in the ring stays in the ring is done. Out
yeah,
of the ring, you guys could be. You never know what might happen in the near future. Maybe you come across his path, and then So it is what it is.
yeah. For you, you said something about styles, and I know you for almost 2 years now, and I know sometimes you don't like to talk about certain fights or whatnot, but I do want to ask you in regards to your style. For you, uh, which fight stylistically makes sense for you next?
Say it again.
Which fight would you like next? Like a fight that you want next, if possible.
You know, you know. Honestly, I want to win the world title again, and that is the main thing for me. And I cannot come up here and mention names when I don't know nothing is really. on the line. But anyone that got the title, if I had a chance to fight with that person, I don't mind. And you know the champions who got the titles at 135 now, I don't mind fighting any of them because I want to win the title again.
Mm. Okay, okay. Because I got the sense, right? And this is not only me. A lot of people ask me, due to your last opponent and Marinez, right? And Marinez, people thinking he beat Rollie, they were saying you and Rollie is a good, stylistically a good matchup. It's a knock 'em. It's a whoever lands the first punch wins. What do you say to that?
You know, you don't have to compare my last fight with Martinez and then say it's gonna be this. Cause on the nine things can change. So
Okay.
for me, I don't really, even though it's important, you watch some video, you see what he does, but then on the nine things can change, and it will be a different ball game altogether. So for me, when I know I'm fighting you, I'm coming for you, and I know the plan I have for you. At the
Yeah,
moment, for me, I want to fight anyone that's got a title, whether really, whether not. And besides, I'm not the one making that fight. My management is there. They are the one taking care of all those things. So I cannot say much, but I'm a boxer. I fight.
yeah, correct.
That's
What
right.
would you say, right? Because you've been in 135. You've had a lot of big fights in 135 for the last
Yeah.
4, I would say 3 to 4 years, right? For me, I think you're in top two or top three best resumes at
Right.
135. That's my opinion. I look at Marinez, good fighter. Robert Easter, good fight. Teofimo Lopez, another good fight. Regardless of the wins or losses,
It
those.
became undisputed.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's what I was saying. Knowing that you're a proven fighter at 135, how do you see your division? Ryan Ford Campbell, he passed the test.
Right.
Teofimo beat Lomachenko, he passed the test.
Right.
Javante, he fought Leo, even though it was like for the
Yeah.
135 belt. But what?
I knew I was gonna knock him out anyway.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
he passed the test. Devin Haney is on the verge of fighting Linares. Do you
Hmm.
think that's the fight that solidifies him at 135 with your resume and everybody else with the opposition?
Now, for me, I'm not in position to say these things because every team has got its plans and the direction.
Mm,
Whatever they feel is gonna help them, that is what they do.
okay.
So I'm not against it, but I'm a different person altogether. And I know I've been around for a very long time. I've had like big fights. I'm there.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's
And
correct.
and and my thing is, if you look past me, no problem. All I got to do is to keep winning. And once I win, there'll be, it's like there'll be a time that you have to find me.
And indeed, I know Andre and Coach Gary. They have a very unique type of training, and I realized that every time you guys fight, they make you guys do push-ups and whatnot. What are some things that Coach Gary Starks and Coach Rozier told you after your fight? Because I know Edgar, he's always doing push-ups after a fight. What about you?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, the same thing. The last one I did a push up because Dre was asking me to do something,
Yeah.
but I got to do it, but I was waiting for the right moment to do it.
Mm.
So I made him hear the little bit, and you know what I mean. So when I finished, I got to come back, and because I didn't do it when he asked me to, I have to do the push up for that. And also the same thing. What Gary told me is exactly what happened. Because Gary saw it and he said, "Richie, now this is gone. Just put the pressure on him, and we work on it." Because Gary always tell me I got a very good right hand. So take my time, what I mean? Walk him down, fake it, and throw it. And I did, and it worked. So it's something we've been working out since the start of the camp. What I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Just mention a little bit to your fans the importance of always staying in shape, even when